There are roads, and then there are legends. Hidden deep in the mountains between Tennessee and North Carolina lies one of the most famous motorcycle roads in the world, the Tail of the Dragon, US 129. Today it's George, Dave, and I taking on all 318 curves in just 11 miles, riding eastbound from Tennessee into North Carolina during the golden light of the afternoon. Dave will take the lead on his Aprilia Touareg, George carving along on a Suzuki V-Strom 650, and I will be challenging myself today on my BMW K1200 LT. Every year, riders travel here from across the United States and from countries all over the world, chasing the same thing, the perfect ride. The Tail of the Dragon isn't just about speed. It's about rhythm, precision, and focus. Every corner demands your attention, and every mile rewards you with scenery straight out of a postcard. For motorcycle riders, sports car enthusiasts, and driving purists alike, this stretch of US 129 has become almost a rite of passage. You hear stories about it for years before you finally make the trip. Some riders dream about it, others keep coming back, trying to master every curve, and once you ride it, you understand why. The Dragon is relentless. Hairpins, switchbacks, blind corners, elevation changes that never seem to stop. One moment, the road tightens unexpectedly. The next, it opens up just enough to tempt you into carrying more speed than you really should. There's no room for distraction here. No shoulders, no straightaways to relax, just corner after corner after corner. Riding west to east from Tennessee into North Carolina changes the whole character of the road in the afternoon light. The sun cuts through the trees, the mountains glow deep green and gold, and every curve feels cinematic. You settle into a rhythm with the bike. Scan, brake, lean, throttle out, repeat. It becomes almost addictive. Long before it became a bucket list destination for riders, this route was simply a rugged mountain road winding through the Appalachians. US 129 traces paths once used by early settlers and traders navigating the difficult terrain of the Smoky Mountains. As motorcycles became more popular in the mid-20th century, riders slowly discovered the road's unique combination of technical curves and stunning scenery. By the 1980s and 90s, word had spread through motorcycle magazines, riding clubs, and eventually the internet. The Tail of the Dragon had become world famous. Today, riders come here from everywhere: Canada, Europe, Australia, Japan, South America, and every state in the nation, all chasing the same experience of riding this legendary stretch of pavement. despite all the fame, the road still commands respect. The Dragon is exhilarating, but unforgiving. That's part of what makes it legendary. At the heart of the Dragon sits Deal's Gap, the unofficial headquarters of the entire experience. This is where riders gather before and after the run. Stories get exchanged, tires are inspected, the adrenaline rush slowly fades and then builds up again. The atmosphere here is unlike anywhere else in motorcycling. You'll see everything from fully loaded touring bikes to stretched out sports bikes, to vintage machines that somehow survived all 318 curves. And everyone has the same look on their face when they pull in, a mix of excitement, relief, and the immediate desire to ride it again. At the end of the route, the Dragon General Store has become a landmark all on its own. Part roadside stop, part biker pilgrimage site. Inside you'll find Dragon memorabilia, patches, shirts, maps, snacks, and walls covered with history of the road. Outside, bikes and sports cars line the parking lot as riders and drivers swap stories about close calls, favorite corners, and plans for another pass before sunset. For many riders, this stop is just as much a part of the tradition as the road itself. For George, Dave, and I, this ride wasn't just about checking off a famous road. It was about the experience, the mountains, and the friendship. With the perpetual sound of engines echoing through the trees, the tail of the Dragon earns its reputation one curve at a time. And somewhere between Tennessee and North Carolina, between the adrenaline and the scenery, you realize this road is more than just pavement. It's a destination riders dream about for years. And after just one ride, you start planning your return before you've even left. Thanks for watching. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you out there in America on two wheels.